Look this fat guy.
What up, everyone? Shakiel Mahjouri here for CBS Sports, and you know who this is. He is the UFC's number 4 ranked lightweight contender, fighting Charles Oliveira for the lightweight crown at UFC 280 on October 22nd. September is my birthday and Islam's. He does not have a nickname, but very soon you might just call him Champ. Islam Makhachev, how's it going, my man?
Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing well. I can tell we're a little bit sleepy. It's like 10 p.m. over there. I understand. I appreciate you
No,
making
not
the time
about
today.
sleepy, just tired, just coming to my room after training. I'm cutting weight right now. That's why.
How do we like the room? I know over there in Abu Dhabi, the rooms can be spectacular. Is it a nice room we got for Islam this time?
Yes, always they give us like good hospitality. I can show you my room.
Yeah, man. Let's do a quick little tour before we get. Dang, look at that.
I have a big room here.
Well lit too. Lots of lighting. I like it. We got like the toe sock.
Everything what I need, I have. Just I need to one things. I need this belt.
Well, there's one more thing I think you need that you weren't getting. I'd like to start here, Islam. I've seen in the media people like Michael Chandler disrespecting you, but I have a question. Is there anything more disrespectful than Alistair Overeem eating the entire restaurant in front of you while the poor guy is trying to cut weight?
Honestly, I like when the people eating around me because I don't like when somebody say I'm gonna follow diet with you or something like this because hey, you can eat. Why you didn't eat? I tell all these guys, hey, please guys eat because you don't have to follow diet or something because I know if I don't have fights or something like that,
You'd be eating.
I'm never gonna cut weight.
Yeah, hey man, you gotta chow down when you can. And Alistair Overeem's a big boy, lucky man fighting at
Yeah,
heavyweight.
he have to eat. This
Um,
guy so big.
And it worked out well. Congratulations to Overeem on the victory as well in
Yeah.
that big trilogy fight. I know obviously when we talk about this fight with Charles Oliveira, we have to be a little careful. Don't give away too much of the game plan. So answer these as freely as you feel like you can. First, what do you think is the what do you think other fighters have gotten wrong in their approach when fighting Charles Oliveira? Because thus far it seems like everyone has been hesitant one way or the other.
Honestly, everyone, from the last his opponent tried to knock him out. All these guys knock him down, but nobody go the ground and try to finish him there because all these guys scare, his grappling skills. That's why it's a big problem. He let him get up and again they try to like land that hard punch and all these guys so tired. This is, I think, big mistake.
What do you think is going to? I think a lot of fans sort of have it in their mind what each of you guys are bringing into this fight. What do you think will surprise Charles the most about you when you two fight?
Mm, when the cage is close, he gonna understand. He gonna understand my power, my wrestling skills, and I'm gonna be ready everywhere. Doesn't matter. Or this gonna be striking, or this gonna be wrestling match or grappling match. I training so hard. That's why he's gonna feel.
Um, I, yes, I saw an interview that Habib did recently where he said he basically expects you to roll over Charles Oliveira. Do you expect the Bronx to give you much trouble, or do you think this is going to be relatively easy for you?
I just prepare for the hard fight always. And I don't wanna say this is gonna be easy match or something like that because I have to give this guy respect. He's come from hard life, hard way because he have like many hard fight in the UFC
Mm-hmm.
and he
Absolutely.
not come from the easy way.
I know sometimes those answers aren't the sexiest, but we've seen the loud fighters, they don't seem to stay on top for very long. So I
But
love
I
that
cannot,
sort of
you know,
attitude.
I have to respect Charles, but I cannot
Yeah,
respect some people
absolutely.
like Charles Oliveira, like Michael Chandler, who talk too much, but who beat this guy? He beat just Tony Ferguson, who guys like almost retired. He have to retire, but he's still fighting. and he beat Dan Hooker. Just he have in the UFC 2-2, and he keep try to deserve again the title fight, but it's not working like that.
How, I know I saw you post something on Twitter, but since you mentioned it, how do you feel about, the way you're sort of casting Michael Chandler is the same way he sort of painted you, saying, well, you haven't proved yourself yet. Do you feel like you've proved yourself and the people you fought? Or is this the fight that's going to sort of mute all of that chatter?
Man, all my professional career, I have one problem. All these guys from the top,
Yes.
they avoid me, for many years. But this is not my mistake, This is not my. I just fight. I just fight who was like they put in front of me. I never choose some opponents, and now it's this problem is gonna finish, because I'm gonna be champion, and they're
They
gonna
have to
they're
fight
gonna
you.
they're gonna call me.
Wow, I'm actually really happy you mentioned that. I actually almost forgot. I put out a post on Twitter saying, hey, do people have questions for Islam? And there were a few people wondering, would you be willing to share some of the fighters who you agreed to fight, but they turned it down? They didn't want to fight you?
All my professional career, I have this problem. All these guys, I call Chandler, I call Paria, I call Gage, all these guys, but they never good answer.
Well, if you have the UFC title, I don't
But
think you're
and
going to have a choice
people
anymore.
people still say Islam not beat someone from the top, but this is not my problem. I
Hmm.
was always I will always want to fight, with top guys, but they never give me answer. This is not my problem.
Well, shout out to Charles Oliveira for agreeing to the fight, and I don't think those guys are going to be able to say no anymore if they want the UFC title, right?
Like for example, like Charles Oliveira, he tried to avoid me. Like he say, I need new contract. He say I want to fight in Brazil, or like I want to money fight. But now it's I'm close. It's gonna be next week. I'm so excited.
I'm so happy for you. It's a great opportunity, one of the best cards I think of the year when you look at the main card. Is it true that Hasbulla is going to be in your corner for this fight?
My corner is gonna be my striking coach from Dagestan, and my brother Muslim, and Javier, like my coach from Dagestan, Magomed Bagan.
Okay,
Hasbulla gonna
sounds
sit close to the cage,
yes.
and
Yes, well, I was gonna say yeah,
he's gonna be on my side.
absolutely. I love that. Shout out to Hasbulla. One of the most popular people in MMA
Uh,
these days. Every time I talk to my friends who are even just like casual consumers, they're all about Hasbulla. Everyone loves the guy.
this guy have good energy.
Yes, absolutely. One thing I saw that a lot of people were asking, and I know you probably don't want to get too ahead of yourself. A lot of people really wanted to know, will Islam move up to welterweight at some point? What do you need to accomplish in the lightweight division before you say, okay, it's time? Whenever that might be, 1 year, 2 year, 10 years. What do you need to finish at lightweight first?
I need to defend this belt like minimum 3-4 times, and when I when I see some, like some situation in my division, like I don't want to like Kamaru, he beat again like same opponents. I don't want this.
Mm,
I'm gonna try to fight other division for my legacy. It's
I
gonna be
love
good.
that. Speaking of legacy, obviously, Habib will be in your corner. People sort of describe you as the next version, the future Habib. Do you, how do you feel about the sort of narrative that you're not fighting just to build your own legacy, but also sort of extend Habib and continue his legacy and protect his? Do you feel that way? Because I feel like sometimes fans sort of put that on you.
I don't know because Habib have his legacy. He have like good
Mm-hmm.
legacy because nobody like beat these guys. He have good professional records, and he beat many tough guys, and he finished his professional career when when he's like when he's good shape, when everybody nobody thinks he's gonna retire it, because that moment he is like that moment he been in he that moment he can beat everyone, like he can defend this belt like many times, but he can make like crazy money, but he don't need all these things.
Last thing, Islam, before we finish, just on some light stuff, sort of get to know you, and feel free to decline if this isn't something you want to talk about. Rafael dos Anjos, you were supposed to fight him in March, and there was a lot of sort of confusion in the air. UFC saying they reached out, you saying no, I offered. Them saying, you wanted a lot of money, you saying no, that wasn't the case at all. I don't want to rehash it, but it looked like for a moment you might not get the title shot. How did we go from there to you getting the title shot? Because the most important thing is that we got here, right?
Honestly, I don't want to talk about this guy because he talked too much always, and but what happened his last fight, and I told this guy he is old, because new generation is coming. We have many tough young guys in the division who can be champion. That's why I don't want to talk about him.
Okay.
Now he's a lose, and is not good when someone lose and I say something bad
Bring him up.
about
Oh,
him.
that's a smart businessman. So that's a prize fighter right there. Islam, you've been so gracious with your time. I want to finish on some lighter stuff. I just want to show you a picture, okay? What is happening here? And did anyone tell that guy that this is basketball, not MMA?
This is like reg ball,
Oh my.
This is not rugby. We call this reg ball. This is basketball without rules. That's why it's happen always.
Do you prefer this as a fighter? Is there any like skills that you can
This this
translate?
this is all these guys. This is not basketball players or some. This is all wrestling from the we will that game we play with the wrestling team.
Does it ever get out of hand?
What?
Does it ever get too crazy when you guys are playing this?
They have like some rules, but you can not punch you. He can take you down,
Mm-hmm.
hold you, give you some slam.
This is a good
That's why
sport.
you have to be ready.
I don't know if you saw, but fellow AKA superstar Daniel Cormier made his WWE debut as a referee. A lot of people had a lot to say about his outfit. I just want to know what you think about Daniel Cormier as a
Look this
referee.
fat guy. He cannot complete anymore. He is a referee right now. He's smart guy, He don't have to be good shape to come back. He just want to be referee. Do some easy stuff.
I think he's earned it at this point, don't you?
He don't wanna like no more cut. He want to eat all day, burgers, chips, and this guy's so smart.
Okay, that's a good. Hey, well, Islam, you said you don't like to cut weight, so who knows? Maybe 30 years from now, that could be you. Be careful.
Yeah, be
Um,
careful. I have to be careful.
all right, I want to finish here. We talk a lot about Dagestan and their fighters, how amazing they are, the wrestling, the sambo. I'd like to know a little bit more about the place. If I were to come visit you in Makhachev, what would we eat? Where would we go? And what would we do?
We're gonna eat best food in the world. We're gonna go the best. You're gonna come to the best place in the world, and you're gonna spend like very good time.
What's like a staple meal? If I were to come over, let's say that the family's having a big cookout, the friends are there, the fighters. What's like a typical serving?
We have 33 language in Dagestan. All these 33 nationality have different food style.
Mm,
That's why
that's cool.
every like nationality have some traditional food.
I love that, man. That's super cool. I love how it's like this melding pot of culture. Islam, you've been so gracious with your time. I want to leave you with the last word. I'll do my part very quickly. Guys, thank you so much for checking out the video. If you're still here, you know what you got to do. Subscribe, notification bell, comments. Let me know, who do you think is going to be, let me know your prediction for UFC 280, Makhachev versus Oliveira. Thank you to CBS Sports for empowering the video. Full feature with Islam in the bio. Islam, before you go, if there's anything you want to let the people know, please let them know.
Thank you all people who support me all my professional career. We're very close and very soon I'm gonna be champion. Thank you guys.